Hey everybody, what's going on? Serial Overdrive here, and today I'm playing Entropia Universe. This is huge for me, folks, because what I'm about to do is get that 7-day, 8-hour streaming thing in. So for the last month, I've streamed 7 days, and this is going to make it like 8 or 9 hours, whatever's required, which means I'm going to be able to be a Twitch partner. So this is a huge day for me, and this is just one of like the next big... not goals, but like sort of goals I have for the Serial Overdrive name, right? So it's a huge thing for me to be able to accomplish this, and at this point, it looks like a sure thing, I think, unless I really mess up somehow. So I just want to like do a stream, celebrate this, and have a good time, right? So without further ado, let's get going. First off, let's check that PM. PEDs. In this same area, we're going to be doing the same. And 8 PEDs on this run. Jesus Christ, folks. Jesus Christ, we're going big. We're stimulating that mining economy single-handedly. Serial Overdrive way. Anyways, let's hit that opera and let's head over to the place where we made some profit last time. Because, well, if we can't make profit, we're in for some nice trouble. So let's go here. We're going to run across over here, and if that doesn't... So 308 PEDs, first drop. Let's see if we can get that nice start. Nice start here. Come on. Chance that I could get that global and still lose. All right, so there we go. Nice, decent start, right? We got an average. That's a claim I'll take. I'll take that. Just chilling out now. The problem is too in the U.S., like, or at least I mean everywhere, you got such a long commute. Like I waste 2 hours a day commuting between like back and forth, right? So it's just so much time that just gets eaten up like that. I worked from home a few days ago. It was just amazing. I felt like I had so much more time. It was very refreshing. I should do it every day, but then I'd probably get fired. So I don't do it every day. That is, I'm gonna show you guys this because this thing has high markup. Check that out. 220%. That is pretty good as far as markup. Stick around and see if we can make something happen. But if it doesn't feel like a good area, I'm not going to stick around, right? This area is supposed to be good, so I'll probably be very tempted to stick around. And I had some luck yesterday. Like, if you guys tuned into yesterday's run, I made 270 PEDs out of a 200 PED run. I made about, like, with the K and all that, I probably made like 50 PEDs, which is a pretty solid return, honestly. Like, if I could keep doing this, I'd be a happy man. I'd be a happy man. Ooh, we got a twofer right there. Let's do a drop again. Anytime you get two, you got to go for it. Yeah, that's what I thought about. Like, anytime, I think commentary always makes a video better, in my opinion. So that's why I'm like, all right, I appreciate your opinion that you don't like. I didn't even ask for his opinion, but I appreciate his opinion. Like, hey, I don't like talking. I just want to see gameplay. But at the same time, it's like, this isn't a story-driven game. We're not playing, I don't know, like Witcher, Fallout, or something with a real story that you want to hear, and I'm the guy talking over all the stuff. All I'm talking over is like the sound of bombs dropping. So at this point, like, what you can do if you really don't like me talking is just hit that mute button. It'll work out.
Oh, yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Like,
There's no... You need to be doing something to keep people entertained, because it's not that entertaining to watch someone drop probes. You're just watching me drop probes, we're chit-chatting, we're hanging out, and if we get something big, if there's something worth talking about that happens while I'm playing, we're going to talk about that, which is sort of like the cool aspect to it. All right, so we just got it all at once. There was a bit of lag there, and that's probably on the game because stuff, which I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. All right, so we're getting a few claims here, but we're definitely not seeing the loot we were seeing yesterday. I'm tempted to try a different area that's close by. Yeah, nice little unknown there. The one thing with unknowns that always gets me is when you get a HOF or a global or something and it says unknown. It's like, well, no, it's not unknown. I can see it right here in that like global announcement page. It's just like, why don't you at least tell me about the claim? Like, give me something here. It's not unknown. Because I get it. They want there to be some mystery. Like, what did I get? What is this worth? But if it's broadcast to the whole Entropia Universe, I think everybody knows what it's worth and what you got. So, like, why not just let your finder tell you? I don't know about you guys, but like, drunk me is such an asshole. Sometimes drunk serial overdrive is nice, but most of the time, complete asshole. Just don't want to deal with him. And right now I'm sober. For those of you guys wondering, like 99% of the time I'm sober when I record a video, just in general, right? I don't actually go out drinking. And there was like a shooting there that night. It was very like sketchy. I got myself into like such a sketchy situation without knowing it. I was just like, fuck. Great night, great night. So I didn't have any regrets at the time, but looking back, I'm like, you don't want to keep doing that because that tends to get you into in trouble if you do that too many times in your life, I feel like. But yeah, it was just stuff like that would happen, like crazy stories, and it's like, because I just, for some reason, in my dumbass head, I decided not to eat because I didn't want to gain weight, but I was already drunk when I made this decision. I didn't want to gain weight, so I wanted to be able to drink more, but I didn't need. But I'm like, I'm not going to eat because he wanted to eat. He's like, oh, otherwise it's going to be horrible in the morning. I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm not going to eat because I don't want to put on any weight. So like, I'll just keep drinking this way, and then that'll give me calories. And like, in your drunk head, this all makes sense. And in the morning, I wake up with like the worst hangover. Actually, it wasn't even a hangover. At first, I woke up and I felt okay, which usually means you're still drunk, which is not a good sign when you've got work in like 2 hours. Why do you have Domino's pizza at 9:30 a.m.? Like, well, there's only ones they'll deliver. Okay, but why are you eating pizza in the morning? Like, well, I just felt like pizza. And then it'd be like, well, why does your breath smell like tequila? Oh, funny story. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that I always say, like, I'll look into getting and I never get. Um, but yeah, it's not a bad idea. It really isn't. It's a good suggestion. How much are they, anyways? I haven't even looked into the price of these things. How much is like a speed ring? It's limited. No, is it limited? I need to know the details on this thing. That's I'm a real person. This is not some sort of Google advanced AI talking. Or maybe it is, because the Google AI would never admit that it's actually AI, because Google's a little creepy like that. But don't tell them I said that, because then they'll send their robot overlords after me and have me discontinued. But yes, I'm a real person. Okay, so Veal Delore is saying it's easier to sweat at Half Moon Bay. Okay, cool. Ooh, we got a double. Let's drop again. But yeah, so far I don't think there's anyone really impersonating Serial Overdrive. So if you see, ooh, we got 3. Let's drop again. If you see anybody with the Serial Overdrive name, it's probably me. I say that, and then someone's gonna impersonate. Ooh, we got two claims right there. Nice. We got a 4. Let's see if any of these are big though. That's the thing too. Like you can get 4 claims and you can still get nothing from it. Okay, so Bam Bam, you said PUBG, CS:GO, Arma 3 in the league. All right, so Arma I never got into. CS:GO I used to play a ton. Like well, I'm old. I remember when CS:GO came out. I loved it then. Um, as far as League, I played League, but I raged too much. So I'm like, I can't do this. I'm not good, and I raged. So I was like, I can't do this because like in League of Legends, either I'm doing like my team's doing good, or like 15 minutes in, I'm like, no, this isn't happening. Like, how could we lose? Um, yeah, PUBG I tried playing, but I don't know. PUBG just didn't stick with me for some reason. Let's see what else are we getting on here. All right, games galore. You don't like PvP like Fortnite? Yeah, that's cool. Honestly, they can get stressful. And what is this? A lab bird. So, what advice would you give two guys just starting to get into the game? What advice would I give you? So, the advice would really depend on if you're going to be. Oh, this is a big hit of growth molecules. The advice would depend if you're going to just be depositing or if you're going to be like playing just sweating, right? If you're gonna be just sweating, honestly, find a good society, find some good people, find some friends, and sweat with them. It's gonna be a lot more fun. You're gonna have a better time, and the time's gonna go by faster. And then when you guys hunt together, it's gonna help you save some PEDs and like attack damage and stuff like that. If you're gonna be depositing, deposit by buying one of those like starter packs. The more expensive the starter pack, probably the better the deal. So I'd go with that, and then just always use that TT, the trade terminal gear, until you know more about the game and you're ready to advance. We're getting a lot of growth molecule out here. Unfortunately, those don't have a high markup, so that's not good. Oh, all right, the Lobbird, you've never played this game. All right, wow. So I've got to go back, man. I'm so sorry. I completely got the question wrong. Anyways, yeah, so Entropia Universe is a game where PEDs are actually worth real money. So what you can see in my PED card, I've got, what is that? And some people are just playing to get the best stuff. They're just going for the best gear. It's everybody has like a different way to play the game, but there's no right or wrong way to do it. Hopefully that sort of gives you a gist of it. Honestly, just watch some of my other gameplay videos, or watch anyone's gameplay videos on YouTube, and that'll probably give you a good idea for what's going on. So you just got 3 claims. That wasn't too bad. Let's see what we can mine up here. Oh, Red Beast, thanks, man. I'm glad you like my channel on YouTube. Like, I'm glad people are psyched to see me streaming too. That's one of those things. Like, I was like, huh, that's so weird, but it's cool. It really is. Okay, so Bam Bam, you're saying you get around 80% of the ammo, but I think you also get some pretty good like marked up stuff. I don't know if the armor's worth it, but I know the amp is. And there's some other cool stuff in the gold, like the starter packs that is supposedly worth it. Okay, so Veal's saying it's only bad if your main profession's plus 20. And it's 60% ammo and 30% other stuff. That's what Veal Delore is saying. And honestly, he's probably right. Uh, like everything was real money, and it's a grind. The way I know, well, the way I did it without depositing is I just grinded out. I sweated, I sweated, I sweated. I played, I played, I played, and then I realized what I really liked about Entropia was the economy, the fact. Oh, and yeah, all right. So Game Schooler is saying he can't get anyone to buy his stuff. That's the thing, right? The be- the best way to do it, if you can, save up all your stuff. And when you, oh, did I just drop again on accident? No, I don't think I did. The best thing to do is save up all your stuff, and when you can, when you've got like 50 PEDs of it, put it on auction. That's what I do. But I understand that that's like a little bit hard to do because, well, everything's worth real money. The thing is, now I'm only walking, so it's like very hard to do. How can I do this? Yeah, I'll just keep walking. I've just got a few more jobs to do. All right, so we started out with 308 PEDs worth of stuff. Let's see what we've got left. We got 34 PEDs and probes. In mining gear, let's see how much that amplifier is worth. I'm going to assume there's no markup on it because that makes my math easier. So we got 58 PEDs that we didn't spend total, which means we've got like 250 PEDs that we got to make here. It's not going to come close, is it? Ooh, what? Ho, 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 ho. Folks, look at that. Without even knowing it, without planning. Wait, no. I did my math wrong. I spent 308 PEDs. So, folks, look at that. Without even knowing it, I did lose some money. I lost 30 PEDs. That's not too bad, though. Honestly, that's not a big deal for me. 30 PEDs after a run like this isn't too bad. I've got that amp left, so when I get back on, I'm going to finish this run and see what we can get. Also, you got to take in mind, like, we do with some markup here. So we've got, like, Frankite Stone. Where do we have that? This is it, right? So this stuff is worth quite a bit. So we're getting extra, like, 3 PEDs here, or maybe, like, 4 PEDs even. So there's going to be some extras there. I'm going to take a loss of probably, like, 25 to 20 PEDs, which that's acceptable. Yeah, so that's about it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you who are on Twitch right now, I know there's a few comments I didn't get to. I'm going to answer those the second I stop the stream. So I'm going to just do that via chat. Anyways, guys, again, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. Thanks for talking. And until next time, have a good one. Peace.